Hello everyone. Today we are going to delve into a fascinating and controversial topic: human cloning. Is it possible to clone humans? What are the cases of animal cloning? Who are the people with the most knowledge in this field? When will the first human be cloned? And most importantly, how will this affect our society? Today we are going to explore all these questions and more according to what artificial intelligence thinks about it. To start, let's talk a little more about cloning in general. As we mentioned earlier, cloning is the process of creating an identical living being to another through asexual reproduction. Although the process of cloning animals has been quite successful, cloning of human beings is a much more complicated process due to genetic and biological differences between humans and other animals. Despite this, there have been some attempts to clone human beings in the past. One of the most notable cases was that of the company CLONED, which claimed to have successfully cloned a human baby in 2002. However, the company did not provide sufficient evidence of its success, and many experts have questioned the truthfulness of their claim. Regarding animal cloning, the first successful cases were carried out in the 1950s. However, it was in 1996 when the first successful cloning of a mammal took place, the sheep dolly. Since then, other animals such as cats, dogs, horses, and cows have been successfully cloned. Despite this, human cloning remains a highly controversial topic, and there are many ethical and legal concerns surrounding this process. Although some experts predict that human cloning could be possible at some point during the next decade, there is still no exact date for its realization. As for the people with the most knowledge in this field, one of the most well-known names is that of Dr. Hwang Woo-suk, a South Korean scientist who claimed to have cloned human cells in 2004. However, it was later discovered that he had falsified his data, leading to his dismissal and the withdrawal of his research articles. Although there is still no exact date for human cloning, some experts predict that it could be possible at some point during the next decade. However, it is important to note that human cloning remains a highly controversial topic, and there are many ethical and legal concerns surrounding this process. As for how human cloning will affect our society, the answer is complex and depends on many factors. On the one hand, human cloning could have many benefits, such as the possibility of curing genetic diseases, creating organs and tissues for transplants, and the ability to reproduce exceptional individuals to improve the human species. On the other hand, there are many ethical and legal concerns surrounding the cloning of human beings. Some argue that cloning of human beings could lead to genetic discrimination and the creation of second-class human beings. Others argue that cloning of human beings could have a negative impact on our society, including the possibility of using it to create clones for dangerous or military jobs. As for when human cloning will become common, it is difficult to predict with accuracy. Some experts believe it could be possible at some point during the next decade, while others believe it will take much longer due to the complications and ethical concerns associated with cloning human beings. In summary, human cloning is a fascinating and controversial topic that has captured the imagination of humanity for decades. Although there have been some cases of human cloning in the past, there is still no exact date for human cloning. However, some experts predict that it could be possible at some point during the next decade. Regardless of when human cloning occurs, it is important to consider the ethical and legal concerns surrounding this process and work to address them properly. If human cloning becomes common in the future, it is important that it is done responsibly and used to improve our species rather than divide it. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the world of human cloning.